Virgos, Island Turtle here. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be the monthly intuitive messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hope you guys are doing great. There's a part 2 over on Patreon. You can also find it on Vimeo. Links are below for your convenience. Over on Patreon, just a little snippet real quick. We have new moon, full moon live hangouts where I do astrology breakdown. We pull some cards, we hang out, we chit chat and whatnot. Also early access to the weeklies, early access to the sign readings, and also all of the part 2s are on there as well. Okay, so go ahead and check that out and read the tiers that are aligned to you. Okay, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. I had some interesting energy coming up for you. You're putting an end to something, so that's like the biggest thing. Like, I'm actually hearing putting an end to the madness is what I'm hearing. Putting an end to the madness was coming through pretty strongly. I feel like this is coming by way of an intuitive solution. It's like you're seeing something in a way that you haven't before. It's like you're taking the cube and you turn it and it's like, oh, I didn't notice that side. I didn't notice that. I didn't see that before. Bird's eye view, if you will. But I feel along with this, sorry. Oh, okay. Hold on. They're telling me more and I'm like, wait. Along with that, some of you guys are actually going through a bit of an expansion in your consciousness, bit of an activation, if you will, or ascension, if you will, and you'll know how that applies to you if that's for you, because it is helping you to improve how to see through what people are saying, see through like the physical level of things, and see through to the energy dynamics at play and the motivations behind people is what I'm getting at. So that's definitely for a good chunk of you. But the whales, they're like, mention the whales. I was like, okay. I was getting whales. Whales are coming up pretty strongly for you. So you could work with whales, whale medicine. I would recommend listening to whale sounds if that resonates for you. But that's what was coming through for you, Virgo. And because of all of this, ability to see something in a different way or see it from a different angle or going through your own expansion in your consciousness, you can see how to end the madness within a particular situation or within your own life here. And it does also feel very vocal, or like there's something about like actually speaking up or calling it out, like calling a spade a spade. Something else that I've spoken on before is naming the poison. Right? When you can name the poison, you know what antidote to provide and or get from the poison, right? But you have to be able to discern it and see it, and you are. Okay, so that's what's coming through pretty strongly. What deck do we want to start with for Virgos? Because I can feel your energy is also a little over the board as far as like decks that want to work with you. Spellcasting. Okay. We're going to start with the spellcasting deck. All the decks that I use are linked below for your convenience. Virgo. Ooh, crown is killing me. Let's get started. Something about dogs is coming up too. You could love dogs. You could have dogs. They could be coming up as a synchronicity. I know they've definitely been coming up in the collective. Like wolves have been coming up in the collective a lot, but they're saying dogs. Something about dogs. Dogs usually represent loyalty and family, devotion. Any messages or insights for Virgo? Any messages or insights for Virgo? Get a lot of blue and gold all of a sudden. You could be drawn to lapis lazuli at this time. Lapis lazuli will help you to sit in your own seat of empowerment, especially if you're needing to actually use your voice and against madness. They're saying it's madness specifically that you're putting a stop to, especially if this madness is in the form of another person or other people and you got to like speak up or stand up to them. Lapis lazuli could help you with that. Animals. And look, there's a wolfy wolf on it. That's funny. Yeah, something about dogs. Dogs, maybe wolves, maybe even birds, because we do have that energy there too. Wait, is there a cat there? No, it's an owl. That looked like a cat for a second. Cats could be a thing, but I would pay attention to animal synchronicities that are coming up for you. Certain animal guardians that want to come up for you. They were saying guardians in particular, which I thought was interesting. But I would definitely pay attention to that. This card also comes out when you should be paying attention to your primal instincts as well. But I'm getting it's much more about like spirit animals is what I'm feeling more of. Okay, let's see. Ooh, fertility. Okay, I like that energy for you. So, Virgo, while there is this potential expansion going on for some of you, ability to see things from a different perspective, and in doing so, put an end to the madness, it feels like there's something else going on in your life on top of that. with animals and fertility that you're growing as a person. You're getting into a space where you can create a lot easier, find more flow. Thank you. Fall into a flow a lot easier if you follow your instincts. And again, any animals that are coming up for you, pay attention to that, work with their medicine. Okay. Am I taking this? No. Any messages or insights for Virgo? Excuse me. Good luck. Oh, Virgo. Okay. I like this. So it seems like on a personal level, outside of whatever it is that you have an ability to put a stop of madness to, it seems like you're actually going into a flow state. Moving from ebb to flow, most likely, where things are starting to kind of work in your favor here. You're starting to really flow. I mean, it's just coming through as flow. It's just coming through as flow. Let's continue. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for something to come about this energy I kept channeling for you. Oh, there it is. There it is. A lot of you might have to say something to someone or many people. Yeah, there it is. We have boundaries and manifestation. Boundaries card usually comes out when people can be intrusive or have an effect on you in a way that maybe you don't like, and it also came out with manifestation. So you're clearly entering a flow state. It's very clear with the animals, fertility, and good luck. You are entering some sort of really, really nice, juicy, yummy flow state, where you're kind of going to be on a high. And at the same time, you're starting to discern where certain energies could be intruding in on that energy for you. Maybe even mooching on that energy. We'll just say disrupting. We'll just say disrupting the energy, and you're needing to stop the madness and put some boundaries in place so you can be in your flow, in your manifestation mode. Okay? Overall, we have lighten your load and trust. Ooh, and justice. Oh my. I just heard move away is what I just heard. I just heard move away. This could mean an actual move, but I feel like it's more so like, again, discern the poison, right? Identify the poison, discern the people. It feels like people, so I'm just going to call it how it is. We'll say energies because this is a general reading, but it feels like people to me. Discerning the people where this venom is coming from. Again, you're seeing it differently. You're seeing it differently, and it's like, oh, I need to do something so that this doesn't stress me out. I need to do something so I can just be in my fertile, yummy, like flow state. And trust and justice, that's basically you creating this harmony for yourself and also doing right by you by doing so. Okay, but the moving away that came through, again, it could be a physical move that's a part of this, but I feel like it's just getting away from those kinds of people and energies. Follow your instincts on this. Listen to your voice. Listen to it. 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 And pay attention to who is poisoning your flow. Okay? Or what is poisoning your flow. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. All the decks that I use are linked below. Don't know if I said that. If I did, I apologize. Any messages or insights for Virgo? Any messages or insights for Virgo? Any messages or insights for Virgo pertaining to the spread? Come on. Come on. There we go. Got a little stubborn on me. All right, Virgo. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, it's like you're going from not seeing it to seeing it. With the hyena, the swan, and the fire ant, it's like hyena's the Seven of Swords card, and someone else had this. It was either Cancer or Aries, because those are the only other two I did today. Hold on. You want to come in, buddy? Come on in. Come on in. Okay. Just letting the cat in. Anyway. Oh, the hyena energy. Sorry, it came out like this, but I was explaining the hyena. Hyena is 7 of swords, right? So it's like something's masked, something's kind of shady, something's not really being seen here. And then we have swan, which I feel like you're actually the swan. I feel like you're representing the swan. Balanced, whole, complete, aligned, entering your flow state, right? And then we get fire ant, which is like 5 of wands, uncomfortable, tension, irritability, anger, like something ain't right. Something's like ruffling your feathers. And I feel like something has been ruffling your feathers, and it's like you haven't seen that it has been. Again, I keep getting this as like a person or people, but take it as it resonates, because you go from not seeing it to seeing it. Okay? Fire ant can also imply competition as well. So there could be some people getting into a competitive space with you. So be mindful about that as well. Any other messages or insights for Virgo? Ooh. Nightingale and horse. Nightingale is that throat chakra energy. And like I said, you might have to speak up. I was feeling that a lot for you, Virgos. Horse is like my Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Kind of like High Priestess, Empressy kind of energy. Horse is the master of earth, the master multitasker, the person who can like get up, shower, go to yoga, write their book, have their coffee, pick up the kid, like, do it all, right? Do it all. I'm just wondering if you're speaking up to a horse person. Ooh, no, it's no, it's about you being the horse. You're the swan and the horse here, okay, Virgo? Which makes sense. You kind of like, Virgos kind of have that kind of energy, the multitasker, right? You're speaking up on behalf of yourself, is how this feels to me. What you're doing, what you're capable of. Yeah, it just feels like you're speaking up for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. I think I bit my tongue earlier. It feels a little swollen on the right side. You're speaking up for yourself. You're standing up for yourself and all that you're capable of and all that you possibly even do. You could be a caretaker even with the horse energy. Hold on a second. Hi, fidgety kitty. This boy's been very fidgety today. Can I continue? Can I continue? You gonna stay still? You gonna stay still? Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Yeah, some of you, it's like, I just keep getting, it's like, some of you, it's competition, people wanting to compete with you. Some of you, it's people seeing your fertileness, seeing what you're capable of and what you can do, and get just like not treating you with the respect that you deserve. Not respecting you is how it keeps coming through. Yeah, wanting to compete with you, maybe wanting to use you, or not respecting you. Anything else for Virgos? It has this flavor of it too, where it's like, I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going and I know what I'm capable of. Like, I know how great I am, or I know what a catch I am, and I'm not tolerating this shit because you're not gonna fuck me up. You're not gonna fuck up my path. You're not gonna fuck up what I'm doing. Like, it's very much like that. Any other messages or insights for Virgo? Yeah, you're seeing it. On the hyena, what landed was the dragonfly. Dragonfly is third eye energy. It's seeing in new ways. It's shift of perspective. You're seeing this. You're seeing this about a specific person or people and how they treat you. And this is you standing up for yourself and doing what you got to do for you, protecting yourself. Overall, we have whale. The whales were coming out for you. Whale in this deck speaks to great mystery, great spirit, the interconnectedness of all things, the subconscious. Then we have oyster. Ooh. And then we have deer. This feels almost like a guide wanting to talk to you. The whale to me feels like an energy outside of you. It feels like a guide or a guardian. It even feels just like spirit itself trying to talk to you, trying to connect with you in some way about this, about oyster and deer. this is interesting, Virgo. It's like, how do I explain this? It's this is an aspect of you that Spirit's trying to get your attention to. Okay, let me back up. Sorry, my tongue's distracting me. Deer is divine feminine energy. She is the Empress. She is grace. She is beauty. She is compassion. She is empathy. She is vulnerability, and she's strong. Oyster usually is a card of like hiding away. The spikes are what's capturing my attention. So like, what's interesting about this is it seems like to me, Virgo, it's like, I feel like what Spirit's trying to get at, like trying to help you see about yourself is like, you're kind of like hiding your power in a way. Like, God, this is so hard to describe. Okay, I'll just say all the different things I'm getting and then we'll just try to paint the picture here, okay? The spikes are jumping out at me hardcore. It's almost like you have a bit of a shell. You've got a little bit of a wall of like a guard or a shield, like shielding yourself from people that I think you hide behind, but it has spikes on it. Like something about it is like, ouch. Something about it is ouch to the touch. Something about it is ouch to the touch. I feel like there may be, do people not know you have spikes? Is that what this is? I just keep feeling ouch every time I look at those spikes, but I know the spikes are around you and like protruding out to others. So some of you may hurt people unknowingly, but some of you, it may even be a case of like, I have spikes, don't make me use them, right? But I am getting this like hiding energy. The way you're speaking up and out. Hold on. The way you're speaking up and out. You are standing up for yourself because it's important to, because you understand everything you bring to the table. Whether this is about a romantic relationship, a job situation, a family situation, whatever it is, you know how much you bring to the table. And I can tell it's like you're realizing how people have misused you, mistreated you, not respected that, right? God, this is like such a complex message. It's like, I feel like you're needing to say things to a lot of people. And it's like to the people who've like taken advantage of you, a little spiky. But maybe to other people, maybe it more deer-like, more horse-like, grace, compassion, and vulnerability, softness, right? There's something about you that's been very hidden to other people is what I keep getting with this. And what's been hidden is the deer energy, the deer aspect of you. But you're coming out of swan and horse and deer. And I'm like, how hidden can it be? So it also tells me that you may even just like keep a distance from people, Virgo. And it's like, oh, is that what? Okay, thank you. Because like, bring me full circle. It's like, bring me back. Bring me full circle. Because you hide aspects of self, people will treat you a certain way based off of what you show them. There. People will treat you a certain way based off of what you show them. And if you don't show them everything, they may treat you in a way that is mistreating you. But how would they know that? Unless you actually show them who you are. Oh, there it is. There it is. Spikes and all, compassion and vulnerability and all, right? But you need to do this to protect the flow state you're entering, protect the manifesting creative energy that you're entering. You need to show people all of who you are, not just the spikes, not just the horse, not just the swan, not just the deer, so that people know how to treat you, so people know what to expect. And so you also feel that people see you and feel that people will treat you the way that you want to be treated, right? The spiky keeps jumping out at me for some reason. But anyway, Spirit's trying to get your attention to this. All right. Let's go ahead and get into part 2. And if this is where we depart, Virgo, I hope this was helpful and insightful for you. And if you're meeting me on the other side, I'll see you in a couple seconds. Bye, Virgo.